Greetings, everybody. This is Morning Eggnog. My name is James Font. With me, as always, Caleb.
Good morning, everybody.
So, by the time this comes out, Caleb, it will be November.
November.
Also known as Movember.
Where you get your mowers out and then put them back away because it's too cold to do anything.
Pretty much, yeah. Or it's your last time to mow, maybe.
Most likely.
Unless you live in Florida.
Yeah.
And then
Movember in Ohio means you don't have to mow anymore.
Pretty much.
You don't have to do any kind of trimming.
But I think it also coincides with...
Facial hair?
Yes, facial hair. Although, anyways, I don't want to think about that. We'll just say facial hair. No shave November.
Does nose hair count as a facial hair?
It's inside your face.
So is it technically...
What about tongue hair?
You really don't see your tongue hair if you have
guess.
any. I don't know. Never heard of tongue hair.
Neither have I. I just wanted to see what you thought. What
Okay.
about ear hair? That's not facial hair. That's just head hair.
True. Well,
Are ear hair and nose hairs in the same category?
nose hairs is on the face because sometimes it actually comes out of the nose,
Especially after you turn 40.
especially when you get old. Yeah, and I guess you get
Old.
those. I guess when you get those little tufts on your 40 is 10 years away from me.
I know.
It's so weird. 40 is only 10 years away.
Only 28 years for me. It's 50.
What numbers are you basing this off of?
I meant 18 years,
18
and
years.
then I said 24.
Yeah.
8. I can't even remember what I said. But yeah, what about eyelashes too? Do they count? Have you ever shaved your eyelashes?
Okay. Where's the line drawn between facial hair and hair?
And
Head hair.
And I think we've already, if you've listened to the podcast long enough, I'm pretty sure we've talked about the difference between hair and fur.
Have we?
We have. I think hair continues to grow while fur stops at a certain length
And falls out.
and then falls out. Or just stops at a certain length and doesn't grow back.
Yeah. I
Like
think
shark teeth, they don't just keep growing. They stop.
shark
and
teeth
fall
keep
out.
growing. Don't they?
Yes. I don't know.
Well, they're continuously falling out and re-coming back in, so that would technically be they continue to grow,
I guess.
wouldn't it?
Anyways, in accordance with that, I think that's the right word, I looked up the list of the longest beards at beardstyle.net.
Ooh, that dude's old. Whoa.
So so I think, this is just number one. So we're starting right at the top. Hans Nielsen Langseth, longest beard on Earth. A native of Norway, Hans, or widely known as King of the Whiskers, is that's what I thought. I was like, yeah, it's Worcestershire. Has the world record holder of the longest beard, sizing up to, drumroll please, 17 feet and 6 inches long. His beard was only measured during his burial in 1927, although he was already residing in the United States for 15 years. It was never been measured, not until he died.
Wow, that's some good writing right there.
I read that it was never. Anyways, by
Yeah, it's just bad
1967,
writing.
it was presented to the Smithsonian
His beard.
in Washington, D.C.
Here, have this beard. Ah.
If you've ever watched VeggieTales, as the good homeschooler I know you are, you've definitely heard the song "My Aunt Ruth Had a Beard."
Yeah.
And it felt weird. And Aunt Ruth is actually Vivian Wheeler, number 10 on the list. One of the most iconic Guinness World Book of Records holder is Vivian Wheeler is the female with the longest beard. She dons a 10-inch beard that is usually tied up to allow her to do her daily chores. Living in Oklahoma, she doesn't mind the striking stares she receives in public. She spent most of her years showcasing her long beard to side events using her alter ego name, Marilda Maxey.
That's Melinda.
Melinda. There's no R. I'm an idiot.
No, you're
Melinda
just
Maxey.
dyslexic.
I'm dyslexic, and the articles is also not written well. The astonishing length of her beard opened the door to give her the world record. Have you ever seen a woman with a beard? I have 2.
but
It's bizarre.
you
It's
just not like that.
no, not 10 inches long. But I have seen we were in a train station in Chicago, and there was a woman with a beard. Actually, I saw several women with beards.
Oh my.
Oh no, they were actually women.
Oh yeah.
They were not transgender. They were women with facial hair, and you just gotta wonder how much black coffee they drank throughout their life, or whatever they say puts hair on your chest.
Yeah. Okay, so to get a 17-foot long beard, how early do you think you started growing one? 12?
17 feet. Well, then let's see how fast hair grows. I guess that depends on each person, though.
It does depend on each person, but still 17 feet long.
Because if I don't shave mine for like 2 days, I get like an eighth of an inch.
Was that what that is?
The sandpaper. I get sandpaper on my face. And then after a week, it's like maybe a quarter inch. I was not blessed by the beard gods.
No.
Neither were you.
Most of the fonts weren't.
No,
Like
they were not.
I wasn't able to grow anything until like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
And that except for my oldest brother Jonathan, who can grow a goatee or a full beard in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, there's some people blessed like that, like Jeremy.
Yeah.
Jeremy here in town, or I guess he's not
Or
here.
Cody, technically.
Yeah, Cody. Like they could grow a beard. I'm pretty sure Jeremy could grow a beard at 15.
Yep.
15 or 16, he could grow a decent beard.
That's when my that's when my son-in-law. That's when my father-in-law could grow a beard. Was when he was 15.
It's ridiculous. It's a little unfair.
It's very unfair, and I don't appreciate it. But also,
I could grow hair on my shoulders, so take that. Can't grow it on my face, but shoulders are fine.
the list is contrived of several other different. We have a guy who has a remarkable beard, reaches up to his middle chest. Not super impressive. The longest strands of hair are confined at various intervals of 1 inch. It's not that impressive to look at.
No, it really isn't. It just looks scraggly.
We have several other people on the list, but I'm just too lazy to read about them. But we were not blessed in that area.
No. So, James, have you ever lost your identity?
In dreams. Have you ever lost your identity in a dream? Like, people
No.
didn't know who you were?
No.
I have. It's
I
weird.
really don't dream.
You know you do dream, supposedly.
I
You
just
don't remember them.
don't remember them exactly. Like I woke up this morning and I was dreaming about something because I remember I was dreaming about something. And as soon as I woke up, I was like, I don't remember what I was dreaming
If you
about.
dream, leave a comment down below, or message us on Facebook. Tell us about your dream.
That could be interesting.
We'll read your dream,
Yes, that would be interesting to read about dreams.
unless it's uninteresting.
But anyways, so a day or two ago, I was at Aldi's doing my shopping for my wife, and so I get to the end of the cashier line and swipe my card, and it's declined. What the world? I still have money in there, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no,
Last time I checked.
that's always scary.
So I did it again, and no money. And of course, I don't carry cash, which I'm going to change as soon as I get my card back, because
Oh,
I think I'm going to do a thing. I'm just going to carry $100 in my wallet at all times.
don't
From
do a
now on.
$100 bill. People will hate you.
Oh, they know, but this makes it fun. I like it when they're like, "Is this real?" You don't know. I don't know either, but
You're like, I went to the bank and they gave me this,
the
so
bank gave me that money.
Hopefully, they held it up to the light.
Hopefully. But anyways, come to find out, there's a gentleman in Chicago.
Gentleman.
A gentleman in Chicago, or it could have been a lady. I can't specify the gender of the person and individual. Buying fast food with my card.
Oh, fun. What purchases were on the list?
I don't know yet because I haven't really looked. Because I'm like, I don't care. I'm working right now. I'm busy. But I do know he tried to do $47 at a place, and then he'd also been at like McDonald's and Taco Bell, and just hitting up the fast
Oh,
food joints with my card. And I'm going
In Chicago.
in Chicago. I'm like, dude, you've got a credit card. Go do something at least a little bigger, but unless he's starving or something.
Guess But I don't know. If you stole someone's credit card and you had no morals, what would you do with it?
If I had somebody's credit card and I had no morals, I would go buy a car. But then I would get caught.
Yeah. So that's
I'm not a smart criminal.
Yeah. See, that's why I think they are really smart, because buying little things, you're not going to notice it.
Yeah, for a long
Taco Bell, little things, and you'd be like, "Oh, my wife must have gone or something."
In Chicago?
True, but still, you're not gonna like look at it real hard unless it tells you right. Because mine doesn't tell me unless I tap on it where it was purchased. It's just like Taco Bell or
Mine's actually in my paperwork that I look at. It actually shows me where the item was purchased.
maybe if I had paperwork. I mean the app.
Well, I actually go online.
Oh, okay.
I'm like on a large computer and do it.
Oh,
And
that's
that shows
different.
me all my information that I need to figure out what's going on. And I
And
can
pay.
pester my wife or not tell her about it.
Honey,
I'm not.
I definitely didn't buy anything camera related at all. But also we can't get groceries.
I have not been to Harbor Freight lately.
I have not spent $200 on one tool. Okay, half a tool.
I was going to say, yeah.
A battery. I bought one battery
I
for a
bought
tool.
one battery over $150.
Actually, the Milwaukee 9.0s are about that much.
I know. They're ridiculous.
Yeah, but they won't last for literally ever.
That's not true, but it's a nice thought.
A day.
They will last a long time, yes.
Yeah.
But not forever. Even Milwaukee tends to
So-
die after a time.
So, Caleb, how do you feel about being a part of a credit card fraud?
It's-
And how do you think you lost that?
I have no idea how I lost it, honestly.
Do you have any idea when it started?
No, because I haven't looked yet.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I am a little flippant with my card. Like I pull it out of my wallet ahead of time, and I'm not like covering my numbers or anything. So if somebody has a scanner or even a phone, they could probably snap a picture of my card pretty quickly.
I guess.
Because I'm one of those people who like flips it in my hand. So like if you just sat there for a little bit, you could actually probably figure out exactly what my number is.
Oh, well.
But most likely it was probably like going and getting gas or something like that, and probably just got a slicer or whatever they're called.
Oh, shoot. Well, that's a bummer. Now, what do you all have to change? You have to change all your banking information or all the...
No, because it's just the card number.
Okay.
So thankfully, it's just that specific card.
Now, is it
they've been
debit card or credit?
It's a combination,
Okay.
debit credit. So I actually have to go to the bank and say these are not my charges, so that way they'll give me my money back.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's why I have fraud protection.
You don't need fraud protection.
Well,
Because I go back and this is not my thing, and they'll go, okay, we'll take that hit. Ha ha! You lame person from Chicago.
I know. I've never... Now, when I don't notify my bank that I'm going to go to Florida or going to go somewhere out of state, I will get that call.
Oh, yeah,
Although-
definitely.
Or one time I bought something, I bought a $6 game, and apparently the company that sells the game is in Guatemala. It's like really far
foreign
away.
place.
And it's like, did you make this $7 purchase? I'm like, yeah, I did.
I love those.
It's always weird.
I've done it before where they've called me and I didn't recognize what it
So
was.
you
So I
just
canceled
hung
my
up?
card, and then I canceled my card, and then I went back and
Oh, no.
realized
Oh, no.
it was a website that.
Oh, changed. The name was different.
Well, yeah, exactly. It wasn't the same.
You're like, I bought something off of Amazon, but it got routed through specialty
No,
something.
it wasn't like that. What it was a website. We purchased a domain name, and it's not domain.com or whatever it is, and they route their money through somebody else.
Oh.
And so they just took a direct deposit out without telling me about it, withdrawal. And so suddenly I'm like $200 short. I'm like, what the frick? No, cancel my card. And then I figured out what it was, and I called them up and I lit them up because I was so frustrated. I'm like, give me a warning or something.
This is $200.
Letting me know that you're about to withdraw some money. Like I want to pay for it because I want my website. But let me know. And so from then on, they've been really good about saying, hey, we're withdrawing money within 10 days.
And you go,
5
okay,
days.
I'll make sure there's money in the account.
Yes, and I won't.
And I won't cancel my card.
I won't cancel my card, you jerks. Ugh, so frustrating.
But according to Delish.com, the most horrifying things ever found in Halloween candy. Don't forget to inspect those tricks for treats.
Crap.
I said that backwards. So, Caleb, what were you always told was going to be in your Halloween candy?
Razor blades.
Razor blades was also what I was told. And we actually, our fire department.
And needles.
And needles. Which I don't know how you could put a whole needle inside. Oh, never mind. I was thinking like a syringe. You can put a needle in an apple really easy.
Yeah. I'm like, why would you take an apple? As a kid, you'd be like, what is this? What is this?
But
Do you really want me to come TP and egg your house? Is that really what you want?
Because that's what you're asking for right now, bud.
It's like the time that the kids can become a mafia.
So
What is this? What is this?
This is a list.
Is this really what you want? I'm not doing it. You're doing it. I'm dressed up as Spider-Man here.
I'm just imagining you as like 7 looking up at this adult person talking in a Brooklyn accent.
Did you give me this
in Northwest
apple?
Ohio?
Did you want my hat?
Do you really want my... So, I have never had any of these experiences because we grew up in small town USA. But marijuana, according to Forbes, one man accidentally handed out what he thought were Snickers, but were really just wrappers stuffed with pot. Wouldn't he have noticed a specific weight difference, though?
How would you even get it back in there and wrap it? How can you wrap it? Rewrap a Snickers. How do you accomplish it? Like, maybe if it was like a Reese's where it's got the metal, you could like,
maybe.
Pot Reese's.
Gosh. So it's a pot Reese's. Another one that he already mentioned was needles. These are one of the most dangerous because they can be hidden inside a piece of candy and leave a little trace of tampering on the wrapper. And they have a horrifying picture of a needle inside a Snickers bar. Could you imagine? That would not be fun.
See, that's why I'm glad I don't live in a large city.
Razor blades. Like needles, razors can be slipped into snack-sized candy bars easily. They've been found inside Snickers, Twix, and even Tootsie Rolls. You got to apply some force to put a razor blade in a Tootsie Roll.
You got to be more than just force. You got to be messed up.
Glass. In Buffalo, New York, one woman found pieces of glass on her daughter's Tootsie Pops, which is sadly one of the easiest candies to tamper with and potentially get away with. Bullets.
Nice. Little lead poisoning there.
One mom found bullets inside boxes of Milk Duds that were handed out to her preschool son.
Gotta get rid of this evidence somehow.
Just make sure to wipe your prints.
Crystal.
Crystal meth. According to the East Bay Times, an 8-year-old girl from Hercules, California, found 0.1 gram of crystal meth, not rock candy, in her trick-or-treat bag.
This stuff really pops. Woo!
Mom, these Pop Rocks are
awesome.
I think I'm addicted to meth, Mom. It's like when you're eating candy, it's like, man, these are like crack. It's literally crack. Not crack.
The local dealer. How can we broaden our
there's
our
how can we broaden our clientele? There's a Whitest Kids You Know sketch where they're talking about they need to widen their horizons on beer. So they make kid beer. And then they have a bunch of kids like interviewing. They're like, my life was great before kid beer. Now all I do is yell at my mom and sit and watch cartoons. And then they're like, baby beer. We need to have baby beer. And every time in this board meeting, they have more and more jewelry on because of how well kid beer sells and because kids are very highly addicted to things.
Yeah.
And then they're like, baby beer. And they come out with baby beer. And they have a news reporter. It's like, I just give up. Like, they're reporting on baby beer. And then they're like, all right, the next idea for expanding our clientele for beer, embryonic beer. And then a black hole opens up because the idea is too good. I don't know. It's black really hole. Stupid.
Oh, skits.
By
white people.
Skits by white people. Whitest Kids You Know. They're like a Monty Python.
Yeah. My wife has been watching Best Baker or something. It's an English show.
Best
Baker. I don't know
it
what
might be called.
I
At
don't
this point, they're running out of ideas.
exactly. But anyways, so they have 2 English ladies that, do the commentary. And the one lady is freaking hilarious. She like pulls out these random things. It's just like you said Monty Python. And like she could have totally been on Monty Python. Because she'll just be like, they're like, it's getting wild in here. And she's like, it's even going to get worse. I just released a tiger. It's just like, they're like, what?
And there's a tiger walking around.
No,
No.
she just says it.
Yeah.
No, if it was Monty Python, there'd be a little cartoon tiger going, rawr.
I let an entire beehive in here.
Yeah.
It's in one of the
gosh.
ovens.
I just remember watching Flying Circus way back in the day, and just the boxing one was the best. Like,
I don't think I've seen that one.
it's it's the dude who always has the mustache and and he's like training really hard, and so it looks like this whole Rocky kind of thing, except he runs up to this car and stops because he's like, I can't go around this car, and he just stares at it for a while, turns around and runs back. Because he's I will not pass this car, and turns around and runs back.
Oh my gosh.
And then they get into the arena to fight, and it's like this little old granny. And he just punches her out with one. It's just like, poof, and that was it.
Training to punch a granny in the face.
Yeah.
Monty Python.
Only Monty Python and like the fish dancing. Fish dance.
The only one I think I can remember, because again, I'm only 22, was is the Holy Grail.
Have you never seen the fish dance?
I don't think so.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to show him the fish dance.
We'll look up the fish dance at Monty Python later. He Caleb showed me yesterday. I'd never seen it before on The Amazing Race. The
Oh my
lady getting
gosh.
hit in the face with the watermelon.
Lady getting hit in the face with the watermelon. It's the worst thing
And
I've seen.
I got down a small rabbit hole where I started watching interviews with her. And it was really funny. She said, because she apparently was a news person.
Okay.
And so or not news, I don't know. She was on television. She had a TV show or something. She's like, oh no, my face is gone. It's broken. There's something wrong. And she said, after I found out it was just numb, she said, I was fine because I wasn't freaked out anymore. She was like, because if you've never seen the clip, just go look up Amazing Race watermelon. And this lady,
That's it.
it's a slingshot and they're trying to hit something with a watermelon and it comes back and hits her in the face and probably broke her nose. But it's just
It's one of the best.
Just go
video.
look it up.
It's
But-
the one that the cameraman is like super excited. He just got that shot. He's
And the-
like, that's a money shot. I need to raise. That's what I need right
Yeah.
now.
And then the producer's like, oh no, we got to pay pay for that fix.
Exactly.
So, well, thank you so much for joining us on Morning Eggnog. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram for updates on what's going on. I'm trying to be better with that, but who knows? If you have a topic, questions, or if you would like to be on the podcast, you can message us on Facebook, Instagram, or email us at morningeggnog@gmail.com. You can listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, and PodBean. And be sure to watch us on YouTube every other Thursday. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night.
See ya.